Hi everyone! Today's tutorial is how to make a chocolate cake topper. I'm using milk chocolate choco writers. You can also make your own chocolate and use a piping bag. Start out with writing on a piece of baking sheet with the design that you want. Make sure that it's on the other side of the baking sheet. And then using your chocolate writer, slowly trace along the lines on the design that you want. I normally use melted chocolate, but today I thought I'll try this chocolate writer and it was pretty okay actually. Make sure that you make the chocolate thick enough, because if it's too thin, it will break easily. So I'm doing a double layer just to make it a little bit more thicker. You can also do 3 layers if you want. And of course, if you use a block font or a different font in a thicker form, that could also work better. Now don't forget a line underneath that will rest on your cake. And what I'm doing is I'm just making a little stand that I can put into the cake just to hold it up. Pop it in the fridge for at least 15 minutes or until it has fully hardened. There's round 1. Once you've taken it out of the fridge, what I'm doing is I'm just slowly removing it from the paper so that it doesn't stick. Break off that little piece. That's what it should look like. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some gold edible paint. Put a little bit on a plate or on a bowl and we start painting. Now this is the first round, so what I'm doing is I'm just gently dabbing the paint slowly all over the chocolate. It's best if you work fast, because once the chocolate starts to sweat and melt, then it becomes harder to work with. Cake toppers are really in now, and this is one way to have a really cool handmade cake topper that's edible, that's way cheaper than the plastic ones that you buy online. The only downfall is when it gets too warm, then it starts sweating and can break. But it is also a good alternative as well. So I'm just covering the whole topper in gold. Make sure it's nice. Now the best is to set this in the fridge for at least an hour until the paint is fully dried. And then we can do a second coat of gold paint. Now I've taken it out of the fridge and I'm just doing a second coat of gold paint. After you've done the second coat of gold paint, pop it back into the fridge for another hour until the paint is dry, and then turn it around and paint the back of the topper as well. The back I only did 1 layer. The best is to keep the chocolate in the fridge overnight or in the freezer until it's fully solid before placing it on your cake. And here's the final outcome. Thanks for watching.